Hey guys, what's up? It's time for another review of Sonic the Hedgehog Spinball, or more commonly known as just Sonic Spinball. And yes, it goes to the demo right away. I have no idea what's up with that, but... So yeah, this is Sonic Spinball with really loud music. So as always, I will be playing this on Mega Collection. You can download this game off of Virtual Console for 800 Wii points, and pretty much, if you couldn't tell from the name, it is Sonic plus Pinball. And one second. Okay, gotcha. Sorry, I was a bit confused with the controls for a moment there. You didn't see anything. Just so you guys know, the controls are completely customizable. I'm just a bit confused with the controls for a bit there. So pretty much, it's a very hard game to explain because, well, from this it just may look like your standard pinball game. Like, you're probably looking at this right now and saying, it's like, okay, it's just standard pinball. What's so special about it besides the fact that it's Sonic? Well, it's not really pinball. It's kind of a hard thing to describe. Like, as you can see, we've opened up that Chaos Emerald there. Now we've got to find a way to get it. And they do something really cool with this. As you can see, the boards are a whole bunch of miniature boards connected together. And it's interesting how they design it, because they design it to be like a level. So in a way, I would technically consider this more of a platformer than a pinball game. The whole point of the game, so obviously the whole point of the levels, are to traverse the harsh landscaping pinball style levels and collect collect the Chaos Emeralds in every level, and you must collect the Chaos Emeralds to complete. The game can be a bit challenging because there aren't any checkpoints, and so if you die in a level, you have to go all the way back to that level, beginning of that level. You lose all the Chaos Emeralds you got, everything you got pretty much goes away. So as you can see, I need to open up this thing with Chaos Emerald again. So it can be very frustrating at times. It's just, that's the hardest thing I have trying to recommend this game. First of all, I just want to say this. I personally think this game is very fun. People say that the pinball mechanics are terrible in this game. I have no idea what game they're playing because, well, the thing is, they're not really pinball physics. Like, you gotta notice something that, well, it's controlled like a pinball game, but the levels are designed to be a basic platformer. In that sense, it really is a really sort of unique experience, mixing two genres that nobody would think would ever in a million years go together. And in my opinion, it pulls it off pretty well. But really the biggest problem with this game is that, well, it is laid out like a 2D platformer, and I like to think of it as a 2D platformer. You still need to respect that it is pinball, so you will be getting cheaped out, and things can be a bit frustrating at times. But in a way, that's part of the whole unique experience. You won't so much be going, because this game is level-based, I actually kind of prefer it being level-based, because then, unlike other things where you have to try and, other pinball games where you have to try and set the high score, this, you actually have a certain goal of collecting all the Chaos Emeralds, then completing the level, and I just think it's really cool. Something I want to mention, look at the top. Yo, move it. Anybody home? I love Sonic's witty dialogue in this. So there are these few parts, very, very few, where you're kind of in the control of Sonic here. You can look up, you can crouch, you can do a spin dash, which, why did I even do that there? That was kind of stupid, because all it did was cause me to bounce off. So yeah, those really aren't an issue. Don't think you'll like have to, don't think they're going to be like a huge thing you're going to have to overcome throughout the game. Because there's not any platformer, because as you can see, Sonic jumps straight up in the air, and that's really his only jump. He bounces off of walls, so he's not in the best condition for a platformer, but that's okay, because you spend most of your time on the pinball bumpers things. So you gotta collect all the Chaos Emeralds and fight a boss, which I definitely won't have time to. This game can be pretty cheap at times, and it does take quite a while. But there is quite a few content, like right here, it says I need my three Chaos Emeralds so I can get a boss, and we're about to get a Chaos Emerald right now. Emerald power! Emerald power. Funny. So it's just really kind of hard to recommend this game, because, well, like, I know it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but I just think, and it's got a nice, it's a really nice original concept. It's just very cool. It's just nice. I don't know what I can say. Like every pinball game on the planet, every single time I've ever played a pinball machine where there's a button you can press and it does both of the bumpers at the same time, it always got me wondering, why the hell do you even need the left and right? Most normal people like me probably just do all. Yeah, this is one where you have the choice to go in that portal there or go back up. And just so you know, he's actually controlled like Sonic CD in this. That's something I've noticed. It's the same sprite, and he actually controls very similar to the way he did in Sonic CD. Because I'm not rapidly tapping the button, you just hold down and press and hold circle, and then you do this spin dash. So he actually controls kind of similar to Sonic CD, but this game has really nice music. The sort of pinball stages you'll be fighting on look really cool. Like there are some really well designed. It's really nice to like traverse them. But once again, my biggest problem with the game is that it's pinball. What can you say? Like you're gonna have the part where you're gonna have those things where where the game totally cheaps you out and Sonic will fall down a hole, and you'll have to restart the entire level over again. The lack of checkpoints definitely is a big issue, and the fact that you don't have the ability to get extra lives doesn't help much either. But I enjoy this game. I don't know what I can say. It's $8. It's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but it sure as hell is mine, and I don't really know what I can say besides I give it a thumbs up. Well, I give it a thumbs up, and I recommend it, but once again, it's your call in the end. If this looks like the type of game that interests you, a very unique platformer with some frustration problems in it, then you might really enjoy this. But once again, as for the comments saying it has terrible pinball physics, I don't really see what's so wrong with them. Actually, oh, something I totally forgot to mention. You can actually guide Sonic when he's in pinball. By pressing left and right, you can actually move Sonic around well, not, like you don't have full control, but you can actually tilt him in different directions, which works really nicely. And that's pretty much all I can say. I want to actually show off a boss fight, but it appears I won't have time. So, okay, there's a boss fight right up here. I'll show. So this is a first boss fight in the game, I guess. Yep, it's Spider-Man, or Egg Spider, or whatever you call it. The bosses really aren't all that interesting. Pretty lame, actually. If I'm being totally honest here, yeah, they're pretty lame. But, you know, they're a nice little distraction. They're not like they're not the main part of the game. they definitely won't be like something to look forward to, but they're kind of a nice little level ender thing. And that's pretty much all I can say. That's Sonic Spinball. You should be... I hope this helped you make up your mind of whether or not you want to buy this game. Got no problem if you don't, but it's pretty fun. And that's about all I can say for now. Hope you guys enjoyed. More reviews on the way, and home down.